our beautiful fucking cookies. God damn, it's been forever. Wonder how you guys have been. So, I thought now would be a good time to make a very minimally edited video. Because I feel like I owe it to you guys to just do some, like, rambly, talky for a good duration of minutes. Since I fucking miss the hell out of you guys. But I'm making this video mainly to say I am leaving YouTube forever. You guys will never see me again. This is the last video I will ever be posting, and I'm really sad, but I have to move forwards in life. I'm kidding. I'm in for the long haul. By long haul, I mean, I want to make YouTube my career, because this opportunity that I've been offered, I feel, is rare as fuck, and I never expected to have the worst supporters on YouTube, the meanest people commenting all the time. Like, nobody stands up for me, and you guys always make me hate life. I just can't stand YouTube. That's why I choose to stay there for the rest of my life. But actually, that is far from fact. I swear though, I feel so lucky. Like, I swear I have some of the most awesome people watching my videos. You guys in the comment section, you leave some of the best comments, and I can actually have conversation with a lot of you guys. And I don't know, like, I've seen comments in other YouTubers' comment sections, and like, I feel like you guys are a lot different than some of the other comment sections, and I definitely have taken note to that, and I do love reading your comments, so do keep leaving those with your views, whether or not you'd think I would care. You'd be surprised. So you guys are probably wondering what has happened to me the past bit. I had been posting updates, and I kept my social network sites active so you guys wouldn't get too worried about my well-being and stuff like that. I know I had spoken to a few of you and said what was up and such, like one-on-one. Basically what had happened was, I'm going through a medication journey right now for my generalized anxiety disorder that triggers major depressive disorder, and I also have like phobia and such, because if you guys have watched 6 Things I Would Tell My 16-Year-Old Self, my only fear is emetophobia, and emetophobia, what that is a fear of vomit. I wanted to make a separate video in detail on my story of emetophobia because it's really long, and I would really love to share that and enlighten everyone on the struggle that is emetophobia, because emetophobia is not a very well-known phobia to have, but it is one of the most life-inebriating types of phobias to actually have. I actually still suffer with it to this day, but it isn't to the same degree. However, I feel like I may have grown out of it to a point. However, I know that there's tons of people out there who have emetophobia who can't get any help whatsoever, so it just leaves them basically stuck at home. My medication journey has been really interesting, but I also wanted to make a separate video on that as well, in depth, to enlighten you guys on what was up. But I'm just going to say right now, my reasoning for taking medication and trying out a medication journey was, I was actually one of those types of people who was completely against pharmaceutical medication for mental stabilization. I had grown up in a family that they had the thought that stuff like that wasn't a necessity. Like, feelings like that is just a common human thing. But, I mean, it's a lot different when you actually do struggle with something like that. You do understand that it is not a common human thing to have. I mean, it does naturally happen, yes, and depression can hit most people at least once in their lifetime. However, the degree of sadness and the degree of the anxiety is a completely different form. It's not just like, oh, you're sad and you can find something happy or think of happy thoughts to just bring yourself back up. It's an actual, like, body chemistry type of ordeal, which I will go into depth in the video about my disorders and explaining how mine work from what I understand so far about them. I went to try out medication for the first time because I'd been self-coping for probably most of my life, and my dad had passed away probably 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago now. And we had a rough relationship before that happened, so I had a lot going on, and I was in high school at the same time too, so I also, because of the poor emotional support that I had going on in my life, I didn't really do so great in school. I was in denial about my depression that I had developed from my life dynamics. My parents didn't think that I had depression. I actually didn't know I had depression and anxiety until I went to the mental health place myself when I was 16 on my own. And then that was then I started my self-coping journey, because I was really terrified of trying medication. I mean, I'd heard tons of horror stories, and I'm sure a lot of you guys who aren't super enlightened on medication are aware of those horror stories. A lot of people like to say crap like, oh, medication, it's just not worth it and all of this stuff. For me, like, if it wasn't for trying medication, I wouldn't be out of bed right now. I had, alongside all of that had happened, I also ended up getting tons of self-hate thoughts because of the lack of relationship I had with my dad. And then I also ended up having a whole bunch of not so great relationships with people that were, well, what happened? Yeah, wearing a different jacket. Something happened. Hadn't filmed in a really long time and didn't really anticipate the aspect of me filling up my whole memory card. Then I had to reformat my SD card, so yeah. I don't really remember where I left off in conversation, aside from the fact I know I was getting into an idea of some of my medication journey so far. But I can summarize it like this without going into too much detail for what I want to say in my video solitarily about my medication journey. I basically had to make an unplanned leave from YouTube again because I had depersonalization going on. The coming on effects for the medication that I'm on right now, they probably are the worst out of the 3 pills that I've tried. I didn't feel like myself for probably a good 2 months or so. I was really tired. I had no energy, couldn't concentrate, couldn't focus. I had to drop my courses in college. I kept going forwards with a planning course because I figured a planning course would come in handy. So now I'm no longer in college, and I want to revisit my college courses when I live on my own and get a fresh start and whatnot. I have a better headset. It's just not a good time right now for schooling or anything extremely strenuous and uncomfortable for me in my mental state. So I'm just taking things slowly and easing into stuff again. I wanted to come back to YouTube, obviously, because I miss the living hell out of you guys, and I miss making videos for you guys. So I'm here again. What else do I want to say here? Yeah, this is what happens in between clips when I do jump cuts and put them together to make the shorter videos that I post for you guys. Yeah, I mean, some of them are shorter. I talk a lot, so I have issues shortening some of my videos. But I basically have a new life plan now, and I'm goal setting and productivity, and it's really good to feel alive again, for sure. It's honestly a strange feeling, though, not having the same degree of anxiety as normal. Because, I mean, like, I'd been used to my anxiety my whole life. Another thing I can say is that since going on medication, I've been able to think through the points in time of which my disorders are triggered and I can't control what's going on, or I can't really fully understand it because I'm in a triggered state. I can actually learn, which is nice, and I can actually like rationalize better at that point. Not that I couldn't in the past before, it's just that I couldn't see, it was hard to understand what was triggering me because I had so much emotions going on. It wasn't possible. Like, now it's just, I'm learning about myself in a different way that I hadn't in the past. And I mean, like, I know there's people out there who can't take medication at all, and I understand the kind of struggle that they'd have to go through, and I definitely feel for you because I feel really lucky right now that this medication that I'm taking is working for me. Because if it wasn't for that, what I'm going through would probably take a bit more time, for sure. So, after what's been up, I wanted to just, like, basically jump into the things that I love, like YouTube, art, my job, and bask myself in all of its marvelous glory, and make myself happy, and you guys make me happy too, so I'll just keep a positive environment going, and I hope that the best will happen, and many adventures will happen. Ooh, so, as you guys have probably noticed, I have, like, a whole bunch of challenge videos to do. Those are all gonna be done. I found somebody to do the smoothie challenge with now. Pretty fucking pumped about that. Pretty fucking pumped. I will be doing the dare video as well at some point here. I was going to start working on the 30 or the videos for posting every day for a month. Yeah, that's going to happen. That is going to happen. When I hit 100,000 subscribers, I am going to post a video every single day. But how I have to do this is like I have to do this ahead of time, because from what I learned from doing the 12 days of Christmas, my internet is so shitty that it's not plausible to upload the day and then expect to have the video up that same day. That just doesn't even comply. And I mean, trial and error, I learned that for sure. So it's definitely going to be something that will be much better planned than what I've done in the past. I have a whole bunch of hair videos for you guys, so that will also be coming. I have a whole bunch of past color combinations that I did, and I actually did like a blue color scheme that I didn't take any high quality photos with. I took one Instagram photo that I posted when I was in Indiana, and that was about it. And then I didn't retouch after to match the hair extensions. So I was going to revisit that hair color scheme, because the blue color that I had used, I wanted to ombre it more on the bottom so it blended better in the extensions. So I'm going to be going back to that, and I'm beatboxing and shit. That's what happens when it can't English properly. Don't fucking know. What the fuck am I fucking singing now? This is annoying bullshit. Why are you watching me right now? This song is obnoxious and I don't know what the fuck it really means. I'd say go home, but you're probably sitting in front of your computer or your mobile device, and I don't have another word to add to that lyrical punishment that I just laid you with. I don't even know where that fucking came from. The first thing that came to my mind is bloody nothing of any sort of relevance. What else do I say? I'm going to a party tonight. A winter solstice party. Oh, I have a Shambhala video that I did, and I want to share with you my experience of Shambhala. However, I don't know how this happened. I swear to God that I had charged my extra batteries before going. Yeah, I ended up getting there, and like I could only get probably like 30 minutes of film. Maybe even less than that. Maybe I probably got like 15. But I did a few vlogs, and I ran out of battery. And I didn't even get to like film anything super rad, like any of the sets going on, so you guys could see some of the light shows and stuff. So I have filmage from this Shambhala and the previous Shambhala. If you guys don't know what Shambhala is a music festival out here in British Columbia, Canada, in Salmo, and it's fucking wonderful. I think it's probably one of the most respectful types of festivals. I find the crowds are more mature. But I got a few clips from my first year, so I'm going the third year this year, and I'm hoping to get a job there, so I could do a compilation of all 3 years instead, which I think I'll do, and then make a really long video. what else do I have filmed? I have filmed my trip to Indiana. However, due to some circumstances, not really super keen on doing much posting of that. I have some vlog clips from the Vans Warped Tour and clips with you guys that I got to meet. I was blown away that I ran into some of you guys at the Vans Warped Tour. That makes me want to go to the Vans Warped Tour more often, honestly. I felt like God. It's a weird way to put it, but I mean, special feels. I really enjoyed that though. It was really great to see some of you guys, but I really want to share the clips with you guys, with everybody else and stuff. I will be getting a website up in the future. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I wanted to have a website up a long time ago, but I didn't have the motivation to upkeep it at the time because I was still going through what was up, and then I used getting a website as motivation to finish my college courses, and I couldn't do that. So I mean, I don't want to be depressed again by not having a website, which I need for my work. So yeah, I'm going to have a website soon for y'all, and I was going to segregate it in an adult section because I do like adult things. Just saying. I mean, I am an adult. It's okay. I can adulting. I was going to have an adult section, and then I was going to have an all ages section on my website. And the adult section, of course, would have my portfolio of photography because, like, I've done nude modeling and stuff like that. I also was going to have a shop on my website too, and host my feeds on there, start fashion blogging. I've wanted a fashion blog for a really long time, but I wanted my own website to fashion blog first. So I'm gonna have a lot going on. You guys are gonna see a lot more of me. Yay. Well, that is if you enjoy seeing me. If not, then ha 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 ha. Why the fuck are you watching me? What else do I have to say? Oh yeah, I wanted to do some giveaways, but since Christmas was already pretty fucking close, like, there's no way I'm gonna do Christmas giveaway. But I bought a whole bunch of things for giveaway. Some of you guys saw these on my Instagram. A family friend was making these for some babies, and I thought they were the most adorable things ever. They're these little handmade crocheted turtles. I thought they were so kawaii. Yeah, and so tiny, and they're like stuffed in everything, so they're like squishy, and they come in multiple colors. And I was thinking of doing these as little giveaways. And I was thinking of doing them just casually, instead of like having like a big ass like, oh, giveaway announcement, because I can't afford doing massive expensive giveaways yet. I would if I could give you guys fucking iPod touches, and I don't know, I would give you guys laptops. I would give away all that kind of crap if I could afford it, but I can't. So I bought a buttload of turtles. I have another bag over there too. So I mean, I'm awkward, so awkward turtle. For my fucking wonderful people. Wonderful cookies. About that, I was thinking of... I just kind of, like, out of the blue just started calling you guys cookies. But I just thought of cookies because all of you guys are so sweet and awesome. Like cookies. Unless there's bad cookies that are spoiled. But, I mean, let's hope y'all are not spoiled cookies. But, I mean, spoiled can be taken in multiple ways. But, just moving on. I thought about calling you guys like aliens or something. I don't know. There's other YouTubers that call their audiences cookies. I also don't have to have a name for my audience at all for you guys. I could just call you guys people because that's what you are. But I mean, like, I don't know. I just thoughts and stuff and thoughts and knowledge and floating shrapnel in my mind. I got, do you guys want to see my Christmas gift I got for myself? I got this. Yes. It's so fucking rad. I'm obsessed with it. This is the first, like, really big, beastly looking collar I've ever gotten. But, I'll leave a link in the description down below for you guys that are interested in getting something similar. I also have a friend, Brianna Page, who makes collars like that as well too, and she does custom ones. I don't know if she still does do them, but I will link her channel down below, and, well, if she says that she still does them, I'll ask her before I post this. See if I can, like, shamelessly promote her for you guys. But yeah, she makes really, really rad collars. She's made some for a few other internet acquaintances. And I was gonna buy one off of her, actually, but I didn't get around to it yet. But I do still want to get on that shit, because I love to support my friends. What else was I going to say? What shall I add to this? Slide. So, I am right now getting Patreon organized with a manager. So, I was going to start using Patreon for funding my videos, or things I want to do for videos, or just if I need particular things like animation or whatever for my videos and I need money to do such, to create such, or if I need to buy video editors and stuff like that for really difficult work that I am not skilled enough to do yet. I have resources for all those things with my YouTube partner network, so I'm my talent manager, so I was going to get some things going and get some Patreon stuff up in her, so those of you who would like to see certain things that I can't afford to actually do, you guys can help me out, and then you can watch me grow, and it'll all be thanks to your love and support and your awesomeness that I will have, like, I would have no way of feeling like I have given you enough back. Like, I would say thank you so much that you would probably get annoyed as fuck out of me. But with this Patreon method, I was thinking of doing something like, for every donation, you get something, or whatever. I was thinking of doing, like, Skype dates and stuff like that, like some other YouTubers are doing, because that'd be pretty cool. Just like hang out with some of you guys, have some Skype dates, you know. Yeah. But I also, while I took my hiatus, now, I was offered a possible sponsorship with them. So if you guys would like me to start streaming on now and hang out with me, comment down below, because it's definitely a plausible thought. And what they'd said is for the next broadcast that I do, it would be the one that they would monitor and approve of my partnership with them. So if you guys would like that, comment below, and then I'll make a separate video basically saying the time and the day that I plan on live streaming. Because I'd really love, like, I think live streaming would be pretty sweet. Just like hang out or whatever. I don't know, play truth or dare, do magical wonderful things together as magical wonderful people do. What else can I say? Oh, it's the most marvelous feeling when your emotions are slightly like dead and your confidence is a little bit not as high as it normally is, and then suddenly you end up getting a crush on somebody who feels the same way. That is like restorative justice. I think that's probably why I feel so great right now. I'm pretty sure it has to do with the aspect my medication started working, or else I would be still tired and sleeping and having no energy for lifing. What else was what should I say? Anything else important that I need to cover? I don't know. I really honestly don't know at this point now. Oh, I want to do more videos like this where I don't edit anything and I just post it right after. Well, don't edit anything. I don't burp. I got burp. When I don't do a whole lot to the video, just so it's like something I can get up really quickly, but just share raw emotions with you guys, since I like to show the real side of me a lot, since I am a motherfucking alien. No, I'm kidding. I am a human, so I mean, I do like to portray such instead of having a false veil of entertainment bestowed upon thus platforms. And then that'll also give me a lot of room for covering my thoughts and views on possible controversial topics, which some of you are probably just like, oh, another fucking YouTuber covering those controversial topics. See, the only reason why I actually want to talk about such things is because I feel like I actually may have an interesting viewpoint on them as well. But I myself, what I was drawn to YouTube God damn it, I had a brain fart. Okay, I feel like I have nothing else to say now, so I'm just going to go now. But I love the living hell out of you guys, and stay awesome as fuck, as cookies should be. Peace out.